colourful and lovely, but stay focused. Combies are awesome, but driving them in a race isn't exactly a walk in the park. They're a tad stiff and they got a high center of gravity. So, watch your curves. The good news is, everyone's driving a combi. Oh, I forgot to tell you. From now on, your cars will be equipped with nitrous oxide system. Give it a shot. On top of being a road legend, this van got a whole lot of names and nicknames over the years. Depending on the country, it is known as the Bulldog or the Split because of its distinctive split screen. And of course, Combi 21 because of its 21 windows. Yeah, that's a lot. Let's push that good old Type 2 engine to its absolute limit. You know about the Volkswagen engine types, right? That final turn. It's pretty sharp. Use your brakes. That's the finish line right there. Come on, all out.
is all the way north. The Vintage team has yet another road trip prepared for you. You'll have to reach an unknown location using the instructions you've been given, just like you did before. Perfect opportunity for you to discover the island at your own pace and enjoy that 60s vibe some more. I can tell you, this isn't about the destination, it's all about the journey. On the cake, your ride will be the eternal 1969 Mustang Boss Sport 29.
Okay, we're in for another nice and sweet ride. Keep an eye on your instructions, and you should reach that secret destination in no time. Turtle. You got it. Stay on the right. Church soon. Take a left right in front of it. Dirt road, don't miss it. Bus 429 was originally built to compete in motorsports competitions. It's one of the rarest and most expensive muscle cars ever, so keep that in mind before doing anything rash, okay? Plus, I love that car. To the bridge. You should be closing in. Good job. There is the finish line. Gun it.
You picture what's waiting for you next. Dirt roads, sunflower fields, and time attack. That's right, you're rallying in the 70s. For this challenge, Kai has brought you a 1970 Japanese beauty, the Nissan Fairlady C432. Plus, traction control has just made its debut.
Right? So I'll be your co-pilot. Pay attention. Light curve on the right. Watch that left curve. left. Don't miss the bridge. And bam, finish line. Okay, so this is the rally, right? So I'll be your co-pilot. Pay attention. Light curve on the right. Watch that left curve. Feeling that traction control edition yet? Right turn. There's gonna be a long left, then a long right. Left turn, then right. Water, go for it, full speed. Sharp left coming. Get ready for another sharp left, then right.
lively era, and that's something we really wanted you to feel. That's why we're going for a vibrant, high-paced event. Get ready for a disco face-off. You'll be driving is an absolute collector's piece. She's red, she's Italian, and she has shaped car history like all her big sisters before her. I'm talking about the Ferrari 365 GTV4, also known as the Ferrari Daytona.
Landscape. This face-off needs your absolute focus. You're driving a powerful car, and this route should allow you to reach maximum speed, but it is not devoid of curves, so watch it. Of curves, so watch it. On racing tracks. Her list of feats is beyond impressive, with spectacular wins in some of the most famous 24-hour competitions. That's what actually got her the nickname Ferrari Daytona.
jump, a skip towards yet another very popular decade, the 80s. And to introduce the decade of the mixtape, I believe the Vintage Con team went for a slightly different kind of atmosphere. But I can tell you that Kai has set you up with another very special vehicle for the occasion. TV legend Pontiac Firebird TA 1982. With that car, you'll enter this final decade with panache and ready to face anything.
Steps in the 80s, huh? How does it feel? So, once again, you'll have to reach your destination using only what the Vintage Gang is willing to give you. Close attention to the instructions and you should be fine. You don't want to get lost. I mean, look around you. And I should mention, because another decade has passed, you now have access to ABS technology. I took care of all the tweaks. Let's see if you can make good use of it. Visibility's terrible here. Keep your eyes peeled. That atmosphere reminds me of some of the Hawaiian tales my parents used to tell me. The Night Marchers, the Green Lady of Wahiwa, super creepy. Never heard these scary bedtime stories? Hawaii's only sun, beaches, and rainbows. Look at this rough path, deep night. Don't forget, I'm a mechanic, not a magician. new Pontiac Firebird is fast and agile. Exactly what you need right now. And you know how famous this car is, don't you? Made it through the night. Your destination's right in front of you.
Time traveler, we're moving towards the final experience this voyage has to offer. A race between the 4 decades you have explored. The ultimate vintage showdown in an 80s feel. Anything about it. I guess you'll find out on the starting grid.
right?
It's like it never happened. We'll get it this time.
Okay, this is your final challenge. You know what you have to do. You got everything you need to race in tough conditions. Traction control, ABS, advanced NOS, and most importantly, a Ferrari F40, aka one of the most incredible cars of the 20th century. Give it everything you got. Even I saw that coming from the other side of the talkie. This ultimate race is about bringing together the best cars from the 4 decades we've explored. And you noticed that, right? They may not all have as much raw power as the F40 you're driving, but stay on your guard. Each and every one of these cars is a legend. You should know, you drove some of them. Here you are, the final charge of your time journey. Make it count.
Make sure to get your vehicle reward, driver. Time to head back to the container. There's one last car you haven't tried yet. The one you're taking home. Kai helped us choose it for you. I believe it's one of her all-time favorites. A Shelby Cobra 427 from 1966. Ready to receive your own piece of car history? You've unlocked a previously locked playlist. Want to give it a shot? Let's complete this playlist. Your fast ride of discovery. This is only the beginning. You'll see, Hawaii is full of enchanting buried places. Race, the weather is expected to be great. What do you think about a convertible ride in the backcountry? A classic for you from a very famous German brand, the BMW Z4 M40i. The Bavarian manufacturer has always been a leader in the field of roadsters. From the 4 Series through the 8 Series to the M6, there is a significant number of models that have been turned into convertibles. the land that feeds the living.
E ha'i mo'olelo ana au ia oe. First pick. I couldn't resist. These wind turbines are inspiring. Behel oye kehoa. Or rather, how you doing, my friend? Hui. Now you're here. Might be nice to learn a few words besides alo. The top down on the convertible. Sunflowers everywhere. What a real weekend in the country. The island is dotted with crops everywhere. Sugarcane down south, bananas up north, and pineapples all in the middle. Another legend I used to hear. All that you see came to be thanks to the god Lono. Oh, don't miss that left turn. Lono is the one who brings balance to the wet seasons, making this land fertile. Poetry, but get some sad parts. Shall we? Smile. Nice. So, when it rains, it's said that Lono is crying for the woman he lost, Kaikilani. Poetic, I told you. And all his tears make everything grow. I don't like bother you with too much. You are racing after all. planes. Got it. That's Honolulu. Surf next time.
Go to the shore. You'll love the next vehicle. You know the serial version because it's a famous Ford, but we added a little touch of Hawaii to it.
Is that Ford Bronco made in Oahu? Ah, perfect. This is the exact car we need today. We're going to the beaches of Waimea, where the mountains rise from the water. Waikiki? Sure, but there's another precious spot. Trust me. Let's take a photo of this spot. Perfect for surfing. We call that hitting ollie. Everybody here surfs. Duke is the most famous. But long before that, points of every class and calling enjoyed surfing. Even Lono surfed, although he preferred to surf the heavens. Whoa, bro, look at this lava giant. Majestic. Black sand comes from that volcano. Trying to walk barefoot on the heat, it's like walking on fire. Try go take a look in this cave over here. Bruh, pretty mean. Check the sea monster on your left. We arrived at White on Island, my favorite surf spot. The first wave, all you.
To show you Hawaii without mentioning surfing. Giola has his spots, but it's up to you to discover others. The island is full of them. Another element and enter the furnace. So you need a car that is also tough and powerful. Good thing you're driving the 1969 Camaro Z28. Someone once said that this car eats Mustangs for breakfast. It should definitely be up to the task. over the coast to Kyola.
Ua lohe paha oi no pele ke okua. Ka wahine vela ena o ka lua. How's it, friend? Hope you enjoy the cool water. Where we're going, the temperature is much higher. Welcome to the volcano. All the mountains around you are volcanic. Some are sleeping, but the others, no need point you a picture. Hawaiians, Pele, she's the goddess of the volcano. They say the volcano's activity is the same as her temper, sometimes calm, sometimes explosive. You're driving in a territory of a fearsome goddess, definitely worth following. Pele continues to make Hawaii. Because of her, we can witness the process of creation. Might sound crazy, but volcanoes are a source of luck. Powerful and breathtaking giants that show us the balance of destruction and creation. Awesome. The rocky flows of a few seconds ago has transitioned to a wet and fertile land. This is what Hawaiians proudly call Kulaivi. Another difficult word, huh? There's a nice Japanese temple hidden there, but might be tough to stop. But let's take a picture. To keep it simple, Kulaivi is your homeland, the place that claims you, feed you, and that you take care of. In sight, well known for its surf and its prawns, obviously. It feels like the end. The Rainbow Bridge will make a perfect spot to mark the occasion. Smile. Bruh, nice. I'm a fan of the volcano one.
Congratulations, driver! You've ascended a step closer to being a MOTORFEST legend. A new reward is waiting for you within the activity menu. You tasted the harshness of the West. Now I invite you to the wilds of the North. Between sand, asphalt and mud, an all-terrain car is needed. So, here's our response. Neo-engineering, retro touch, wild attitude, all yours for this race, the Dodge Challenger SRT Cross-Country Edition.
He mina ka umo o lelo puna hele. Wild north this time. The less you ride on asphalt, the better you will be. A good start. The white sandy beaches of Cavela Bay, a serene treasure away from the hustle and bustle. famous resort on your left. Perfect place to spot some bonu. So what you think? We should leave the road for a bit, yeah? Check out some untamed paths. These jungles are some of the most unspoiled on the island. Beautiful and unique. Hawaii is more than 2,500 miles away from the nearest landmass. No forest in the world looks exactly like this one. Enjoy the winding descent. There's a nice view. You're about to pass right by the Laie Hawaii Temple, or at least behind it. That was quick, but we still got the photo. In the Kaipapau forest are great. I love how the sunlight breaks through the tree branches. Sideways in the jungle. I've never seen a Dodge Challenger do that before. This one's for the gallery. the Northeast beaches. Another volcanic beach. Rah, becoming a specialist. There is still much to discover here. White, black, or green, there are literally beaches of all colors here in these islands. That was a nice trip.
Have a deep connection with the sea. The only way to understand it is to go and splash around a bit. A powerboat designed by the MOTORFEST team is waiting for you at Lai Point. The Proto MK2, slick and agile. This playlist is dedicated to cars that leave no one indifferent. 2 pillars of US customization, donk and lowrider. Two cultures meet here in Hawaii, pitted against each other in a battle organized by MOTORFEST. Which style suits you best? Californian sun and West Coast hip-hop for the lowrider, Or Floridian nights and dirty South music for the donk.